It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here,
I
too.
miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
Said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie.
Oh, thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
The commute in full swing as we get set for basketball here in the San Francisco Bay Area. We've got an electric crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, we know how dominant the Warriors are, but we also know that turnovers remain their Achilles heel. Now, Steve Kerr says sometimes the game comes too easy for our guys. They think they can do anything. We just have to keep it simple. The simple leads to the spectacular. And as the simple reporter, I send it back to the spectacular Kevin Harlan.
D.A., thank you. And by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. These teams always seem, Doris, to be in each other's way. And how different is the atmosphere in a rivalry game like this one?
Yeah, Kev, we sense it on the sideline, don't we?
We do, yes.
You know, a little bit of an air of dislike, a growing discontent that you're constantly in each other's way. Rivalries are built when teams consistently meet when there is something on the line. And that is what has happened with these two. And I'll tell you, we get to sit back and enjoy it, Kevin.
When you played, Doris, were those the most fun games for you as a player?
No doubt. No doubt. You wanted to beat that team that was always standing in your way. So that in the summertime, you had a little bragging right.
Now, here's Paul. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder, Gallinari is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the opening basket of the game for the Warriors.
It's a near instant release on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Steph Curry. Incredible percentage with how quickly he gets it off.
And Gallinari kicks to Paul. Missing. Curry with some nice D. Russell passes to Green. Back to Russell. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You gotta protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg, especially when the ball is that deep inside. Got to respect how he altered that shot.
Now, here is Russell. Danilo Gallinari, unable to get his last shot to go. Curry's shot is
the pure shoot at the envy.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with the new 24-second shot clock. And it's good, 2 points.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Russell kicks to Curry. Paul with the steal. Pass to Gallinari. Away. Paul outside. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Oh, great job on bodying a lot of good D.
Well, that's just superb effort on the defensive end. You don't allow the rhythm from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Numbers here on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. First in free throw percentage, and with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Gallinari. From Russell. Warriors leading by 6.
You know, in this era of the Golden State Warriors, it's easy to forget the lean years. Prior to this 6-year run, guys, the last time they had made it to the playoffs 4 consecutive seasons, 1952.
Now, here is Gallinari after the miss from Stephen Curry. Gallinari surveying the D. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Step back shot. That one a little long.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. Here's Robertson. Gallinari outside. Over Green. They get it back. Here's Adams. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
The only way he doesn't finish is if the defense gets in his face. Nice job.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. 8-point game. Gallinari finds Paul. Gallinari against Green. To stop the drought. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. Out to the right wing. Outside, Green. And Adams sends it back.
And the defense of Steven Adams is so important to this team. They depend on him to be a rim protector now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have shot.
Where to go with it? Battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Oklahoma City, Thunder trailing by 8. Gallinari passes to Paul. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And any discussion about CP3 has to start with his hands. The dribble moves, all the steals he gets, he uses his hands better than just about anybody.
Into the regular season, blue sky for Airbus. Optimism is high. Players thinking about all the possibilities ahead.
No doubt. It's a time of tremendous optimism for both the teams and the fans of these teams. And the culmination of the work you put into the offseason, who's improved their skill level, who's added a dimension to their offensive game. We're all salivating for the start of this year.
Cannot wait. The Oklahoma City Thunder with one of the more rabid fan bases, Doris, in the NBA.
Well, 7 straight seasons of sellouts. There's something about the love affair you find in these small market one-sport towns. This is an organization that has the complete and full support of their community.
Here's Paul. The Warriors making the shot. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
A nightmare quarter for this guy. Simply can't buy a bucket.
Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Thunder trail by 12. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
Up here. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Warriors, number 1. The Thunder in 4th.
It's all about the fast break with these two groups. I mean, they were terrific a season ago, playing at a breakneck pace.
And Adams kicks to Ferguson. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Out to the wing. Against Curry. One's good. Schroeder.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Curry finds Russell. And the pass to Green. Got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Gallery in the corner. Got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Looney. Now here's Green. He's covered by Muscala. Just 5 to shoot. Curry way outside. From outside off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ferguson, the pass to Adams. Chalk up 2 there. Adams has got his first basket.
Well, the size and the frame of Steven Adams is flat out intimidating. A high percentage scorer around the blocks.
Russell kicks to Curry. Passes it to Green. Russell feeling it out a bit. Fires from the wing. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Trailing by 7. Gallinari on the wing. Guarded by Green. It's stolen by Green. Curry on the wing. They double team Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
And here are the Warriors now. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Ferguson. Over to the wing. Muscala hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they ramped up their intensity, forced good things to happen, and now they're right back in it.
Oh, here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Down low, here's Curry gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green. Thunder trailing by 6. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Ferguson. No good.
Well, this is why so much defensive attention is directed at Steph Curry, but he's still clever at finding the holes he needs to create opportunities.
Now here's Schroeder. The pass to Ferguson. There, a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. It's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Curry against Schroeder. Outside, Russell. Over Muscala. And another basket for Golden State.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick and roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Here's Ferguson. Kicks it to Adams. Muscala has it in the corner. Back to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Poked loose and stolen by Russell. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Was put in just the right spot.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Gallinari. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 5 now.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
Outside, Green. Russell inside. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Passes to Muscala. And the Thunder, another 3.
Well, he's got a wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even him on the perimeter.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We come back right after this. There's a great friendship between Melo, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. And Chris talked about where all that started.
It's been a sort of long relationship, you know, and obviously me, Bron, Melo, D-Wade have all really gotten really close. And that stems from the time with the Olympics, USA teams, and then just sharing a lot of the same likes and values and having kids and family and different things like that.
And you see that a lot nowadays. Star players developing friendships and GAs spending time with each other off the floor.
Yeah, some people hate it because they want that bad blood you used to see, but no reason you have to hate someone to really compete against them.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, it took them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
They've got Livingston. Green is out there with Robinson. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Free throw good, Burks. And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you round a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
Here's Schroeder. Over Livingston, and it's blocked. Robinson against Gallinari. It's Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Good for the basket.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
I'll tell you, he did a nice job feeling the defense out, rising up with ease from the perimeter.
Pass to Ferguson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Green. 6 points for him.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And it's been an issue for them, as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
Good from Gallinari.
Now, Steve Kerr has talked emotional and spiritual fatigue that can set in for a Warriors team that has now played in 4 straight finals. And remember, Steve Kerr knows a thing or two about this from his years with the Chicago Bulls. They simply have to fight through it.
Thunder trailing by 3. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. And we're about the second quarter here. Now here's Paul, guarded closely.
Well, this is the long reach of Sean Livingston. He is able to get into the space of shooters and really impede their ability to take a good shot.
6 to shoot. Inside, Cauley-Stein assisting on the play with Livingston. Cauley-Stein's got his second basket of the night. Well, Coach Steve Kerr looks to give his players breaks. Doris getting away from the game, what he calls filling their cup.
Well, I think, Kevin, it's mentally taxing, battling 10 months a year over and over again. And Steve is emphasizing it's important to have time away from basketball to recharge a bit.
Now, here's Burks. Danilo Gallinari, unable to get his last shot to go. Looney passes to Cauley-Stein, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Livingston finds Cauley-Stein, and the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's foul number 2 for him.
Guys, that's number 2 on him, and they do not need him to sit right away, but one more foul before the half, and he'll be headed to the bench.
Here's Looney. Gallinari covering. 6 to shoot. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Thunder trailing by 5. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's Noel, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
We're talking about a guy who's got incredible length. Nerlens Noel doing work on the glass.
Pass to Burks. Down low, Cauley-Stein. Pass to Livingston. Takes it the other way. To the inside. Now the dish to Livingston. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Chris Paul picks up that one. And Sean Livingston, one of the most unique players in the league, Greg.
6'7" point guard who excels hitting turnaround jumpers in the post. A bouncy finisher around the rim, a versatile defender, and really a cagey playmaker. No one else like him in our league.
shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, think about Sean Livingston. He seemed to be ahead of the curve from day one. Here's a man who could walk at 7 months, or maybe I should say baby who could walk at 7 months. He was reading by the age of 3, playing basketball by the age of 6, kind of a prodigy, guys.
And it's both of them. And you look at Livingston in high school, 5-star recruit, and already a fan favorite because of the way he played.
Well, Sean Livingston is an unbelievable passer. He's got great court sense. He's a perfect leadership presence in the locker room. And think about his story, the gruesome injury that certainly took a toll in his career, but the ability to fight back and make yourself an integral part of a team that has now won multiple championships. You talk about great talent, but even tougher mentality. Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Now here's Noel. Gilgeous-Alexander, good on the 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Livingston kicks to Burks. By Robertson.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside. I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Here's Looney, and that one goes long. Oklahoma City's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Robertson the pass to Paul. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Livingston. There's Noel paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Livingston kicks to Cauley-Stein. Pass to McKinney. Now here's Livingston. Defense right on him. This is to Cauley-Stein. Burks in the corner. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Gallinari outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Comes to filling in the rest of a roster, the pieces around your star players, what qualities you think these teams are looking for, or would you be looking for in a role player?
Well, I think one of the first things you have to think about, or what are the best attributes of my stars? So is my star a great driver creator? Then I need to put great shooters around him to enhance his driving and abilities. But the other part of a role player is you've got to be willing to do the dirty work, to sacrifice the headlines and dig in on the defensive end, to absorb the best matchup of the opponent every night. And that means sometimes you're going to get scored on 5-6 times in a row. That's how good the offensive players in the league are. So there are many qualities, but those are just a couple off the top of my head, Kev.
Gallinari hits them both.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
How about Steph Curry, guys? You look at the superstar beginnings. Think about he was born in Akron, Ohio, the same city as, of course, the great LeBron James. In fact, born in the same hospital, just 39 months apart. Something in the water over there, guys.
First one falls for him. And talking about Curry's start, his parents were tremendous athletes themselves.
That's exactly right. His father, Dell, played 16 seasons in the NBA. His mom was a standout volleyball player. His sister was too. Athleticism runs in the family. Those are some pretty good genes.
Now here's Paul. Gallinari outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 13 feet, it goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 4 now for Oklahoma City. Curry kicks it to Looney. Curry. And there's the pass to Looney. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. From past the arc. And again, it's missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Chris Paul. Looney passes to Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And not just sustaining the lead, they're adding to it.
Right, and this is precisely what you want to do. Build up the lead and keep the pressure on.
Back to Curry. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, the confidence that Steph Curry has, regardless of where he is on the floor, yes, sir, I can score inside too, sir.
Out left to the wing. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Curry looking around. Knocked away. Paulie stopped. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
The lead pushed to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Andre Robertson played power forward doors at Colorado. He has slid all the way down to shooting guard in the NBA.
Well, I like that you used the word guarding, because that is why Andre Robertson is in the NBA. He is an elite defensive player. He can guard across multiple positions. And you think about who he's matching up with on a night-by-night basis. Whether it's 1s, 2s, or 3s, this is one of the more disruptive defenders we have ever seen.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Alec Burks. And then for Oklahoma City, Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Green. He has 6. And it's Russell in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
Here's Miller. 6 points for him. Here's Ferguson. Back to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Top. He's covered by Muscala.
And they're getting to the line a lot quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Warriors have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Now, gentlemen, truth shots, roof shots.
And that one misses.
Well, let's remember that Draymond Green was drafted in the 2nd round, but that competitive fire runs deep, and he has memorized the names of the 34 players selected ahead of him. Talk about holding a grudge.
And the second free throw, good. And despite all his success, Draymond continues to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, there remains, Kevin, a desire to prove his critics wrong, and it served as great fuel to keep this guy hungry and focused.
Here is Russell. He has 7. Outside, Green. 1:57 left here in the second. To the paint. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, their size, their strength, and their skilled passing ability. Draymond Green has such a great mix of attribute and skill.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Paul, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Over to left wing. Paul looking around. And Muscala has it in the corner. And the Thunder another 3.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now here's Green. He's got 7. Back to Curry. Pass to Russell. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Schroeder dishes to Muscala. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. Russell with a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Russell's got 9 points.
Well, you love to watch Draymond Green work on the defensive end. His activity seems to create opportunities for his teammates.
Al Paul. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Schroeder. A 3 ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Boy, you love the hustle from the young guy with the defense.
Danilo Gallinari, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man. Get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Trey. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They asserted themselves nicely in the second quarter and now have a fairly comfortable 5-point lead here at halftime. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower. Basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And in that first half, something we don't see a lot of from him, the ability to make everyone around him better.
I don't think there's any question that that's an added bonus for this team, Greg. I'll be interested to see, can he keep it up in the second half?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Gallinari is out there with Robertson. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2-guard. Curry, good.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
Well, it is all about the 3-ball nowadays in the NBA. And when he's hitting from there, it's going to make it very tough on the defense.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got 9.
I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
Warriors trail by 7. Curry finds Cauley Stein. Here's McKinney. Poked away. To Green. Over Gallinari. Again, Golden State.
Well, we know that up beyond the arc, but this mid-range is available too.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Clearly a foul.
The Thunder have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Two shots.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. McKinney kicks to Curry. And against Adams. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Warriors. The Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. It's Paul. Over Russell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 11 points for Draymond Green. Here's Robertson. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Here's Adams. Banked in off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Listen, we know Steven Adams is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. You've got to have great awareness about him on the glass.
And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Russell. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Noel's checked in for Gallinari. Green with the ball. 11 points in the game. To the 4 on the shot clock. Here's Livingston, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Livingston. Adams trying to free himself up. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. To the paint. Here's McKinney. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Robertson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Cauley Stein. McKinney passes to Curry. Cauley Stein kicks to McKinney. From down in the low post, it goes. McKinney's got his first bucket in this one. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Noel. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Paul. Oklahoma City gets it back. And good that time. That's now 8 points for Steven Adams.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Well, you think to Steven Adams, and coming out of New Zealand, playing about 1 year at the University of Pittsburgh, now in his 5th season as a starter for the Thunder. And what a pivotal guy he's become for this franchise. I'll tell you, it takes fantastic vision and flawless timing to produce an assist like that.
Out to the right wing. The pass. 6 on the shot clock. Curry against Paul. Off the left rim and out. And Steven Adams drafted by OKC with the 12th pick in 2013. That draft pick, a centerpiece of the James Harden trade.
And that trade will go down as one of the great conversation pieces of all time, whether or not you should have moved James Harden. But the reality is, where Adams is concerned, they got a two-way big man with incredible athleticism, unbelievable physical strength, and an evolving offensive game. So this is one piece of the trade that you have made great use of.
The Thunder have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Noel.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel value, the reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. Burks comes in for Curry. The Thunder also changing it up. Mike Muscala is checked in for Steven Adams. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Paul. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. Burks on the wing. Passes it to McKinney. Good. Green picking up the assist. McKinney's got 6 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Schroeder kicks to Ferguson. Burks covering. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it. This is a playoff matchup.
Come get it, come get it.
Livingston kicks to McKinney. Checked in for Golden State. To Green. The double. It's wide open. He shoots. Buries it from three-point range. Robinson's got 6.
You know, I think the defense is thinking, I don't have to guard him on the line, but that's just a matter of whether he could knock it down, and he does.
It's stolen by Green. Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 14 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls to deep.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, Mike Gesreich wants to talk over this turnover issue. Force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
And blocks per game, supplying that action that is so key.
And his impeccable last season, as you mentioned, just a great job of all. And at the Dennis Schroeder is play on the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective he is on offense. I just think he has a tendency to take a few too many plays off and too many chances on defense. If he wants to be viewed as a top point guard in this league, he'll need to show some consistency on the defensive end.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
Golden State. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Livingston with it. Now, they Schroeder. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. Outside. Just Alexander. To the middle. Poked loose. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Here's Muscala. 5 on the clock.
A valuable, dogged defender. Draymond Green doing his thing.
Robinson's got 5 points now.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop to that great solid screen.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson. And the Warriors by 4.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has...
Gilgeous-Alexander. Schroeder outside. Rocket 6. By 4. To Green. Rides through for his sign for him in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
Golden State's gotten going here in the outside, nailing 3 of 4 from Princeton. And chance point, number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, a season ago, their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Here's Ferguson. He dishes it to Schroeder. Stolen by Robinson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Livingston. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Thunder trailing by 5. Gallinari outside. Count that one. Noel, 4 points this quarter.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Passes it to Robin. Get around. Side Green. And that's a foul called on him. The Warriors making a switch here. Russell's. Now here's Green. 16 points for him.
Efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Done by 6. 9 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Two shot.
Gala. Shots. Made by 4. Russell passes to Looney. Gallinari with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Outside, Russell. A high post shot and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Russell's got 11 points. He doesn't hit that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Russell is out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And it's Looney in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Adams. Shoots the 3. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ferguson.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make us on the line.
Adams dishes to Schroeder. Pass to Ferguson. Shot clock at 5. And Robertson has it in the corner to tie it up. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively.
Russell kicks to Curry. On the wing, pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Burks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
And he makes the first.
Alec Burks, Kevin, continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
The Warriors making a switch here. McKinney's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Paul's checked in. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Gallinari outside. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Lets a floater go. Here's Adams. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again.
Curry passes it to McKinney. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. No good there. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Green, he's checked in for Burks.
One shot, gentlemen.
Tied up with that one. And here's Russell. He kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Russell. The pass to McKinney. Around. 8. Gallinari finds Paul. 11 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Adams, the pass to Paul. From beyond the arc.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Passes it to Cauley-Stein. Here's McKinney. Gallinari covering. Gallinari with the steal. Kicks it to Paul. Baseline try. Gets the front of the rim and out. Warriors trail by 3. Feeds it to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. Ball against Curry. We've just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Adams. And Tidy gets the jumper to fall. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Listen, he's been a key component of their offense tonight. Efficient and effective.
Curry on the wing. It's good from long range. Curry's got 26.
Steph Curry just rolling right now. We've seen miss from this guy. You might have to add another one.
Gallinari with it. Now Green defending. Schroeder, right side. Here's Adams. Russell against Schroeder. The offensive rebound. Adams. Paul outside. The 3. Sinks the triple. Paul's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Thunder.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told the guys, I know you can do it. Make every possession count and watch how things go our way. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Robertson after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And Gallinari kicks to Paul. And stolen by Russell. Here's the break. Here's McKinney. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
And it's the Thunder with the ball, following the score by Golden State. Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Russell. Curry goes back up, and Green with the lay-in. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
Well, that's yeoman's work on the glass, and we've become accustomed to it from Draymond Green.
Green against Gallinari. Here's Rupp. Back to Gallinari. From downtown, it's hauled in by McKinney.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter. I know how popular threes are in the NBA, but boy, you can't do better than those quality looks in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Here's Robertson. They need this. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Adams.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Kerr. Ball's knocked past to Cauley-Stein. Green against Gallinari. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out.
Affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Now, here is Gallinari. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Robertson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. Gallinari against Green. Russell left side. A 3.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
To take the lead. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Fires from 14. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Robertson kicks to Paul, to the right side. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. That one go. Curry with some nice D. Passes to McKinney. That's it. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Paul with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gallinari in the corner. Drops in the tray. Gallinari's got 20. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
In matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Curry. And it's blocked. Able to recover. Green against Gallinari. The second chance effort. Green, no luck.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
Here's Robertson. Now the dish to Adams. Kicks it to Paul. Knocks it loose. Adams' shot is off. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Really left alone that time. Green's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Draymond Green never backs away in big possessions. In fact, you get the sense this guy loves the spotlight.
To the wing right side. And Gallinari kicks to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Even Adams, no problem.
Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th game. 1:38 left in the 4th quarter of this one. First free throw is good. And
no, Kev, despite the fact that this guy has already won multiple MVPs, still pursuing improvement and trying to add to everything his team does. I love that approach. What a steady presence at the line, whether it's a blowout or a tight game like this one. His stroke never varied.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
Out to the wing. There's Russell with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 7th assist in the game.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Yes!
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 1. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Player of the game, Steven Adams.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible kind of success shooting. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, a lot of talent.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dander fouled in the alley, chance for him.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
And when the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now here's Curry and Chris Paul free throw. He hits the first one.
So that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not to mention also,
and pick frees him up.
Anyone can
State by 2. A 4-point ball game.
Well, guys, that'll seal it for sure, right? Knocking those down.
So a close game, seeing this one. Their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation. Significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you?
Hopefully, momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.